My name is Christina Baird. I'm from Santa Rosa, California. I am the author of a book called How Far Will I Run? A Memoir. How Far Will I Run is the idea of never stopping in accomplishing any endeavor or goal you set for yourself. The title, How Far Will I Run, does not have a question mark at the end, meaning that it's a statement, it's an anthem. How far will I run today? How far will I run tomorrow? How far will I take any inspiration and take it to the highest level possible? I had gone back to college a few years ago, and I had noticed the younger generation of women who had set limitations to their expectations in life. And it saddened me because I saw so much more out of all of them, out of us. I see the greatness in people, and I see how we can strive, all of us, to be the highest versions of ourselves. Writing was an outlet for me to share my story and to work out more dialogues in my head or my mind chatter that I was a victim. It is an empowering way to put down your thoughts and to sort out your opportunities that you're working through in this lifetime. My inspiration for every day is to be better than the day before. To always be striving to be the best version of myself, my highest version of myself. Becoming a mother was the greatest change in my life, because it commanded responsibility and accountability. To my son Christopher and to others, I learned quickly that my actions were accountable, and I was made accountable for them. I love being a mother, and I love growing and learning from my son. My favorite chapter writing in the book was about my grandmother, my Nana, who in Sicilian, Nana is grandmother in Sicilian. My grandmother passed away a couple months before Christopher was born, and she never had the opportunity of meeting him. It relived a little bit of her inside of me, and her traits were so important to me that remind me how to be the greatest version of myself. I love James McBride, especially The Color of Water. I was reading that book when I was writing my book, How Far Will I Run? What inspired me was his way of writing and his idea of taking his mom's childhood and incorporating it into the story of his childhood and his siblings. And then Paulo Coelho, the author of The Alchemist, which is a book that I read in my 20s, and I've read a few other of his books. His stories always bring the characters to their self-realization, and to see that evolution in his writing is incredible. I ran my whole life. I started running at a very early age, and I was always excited when I finished to look back and see how far I had come. And I learned quickly that putting limitations on how far I could go were always accomplished and pushed so much farther. You can find my book at www.howfarwillirun.com and on Amazon. On Amazon, you have the opportunity to write a review after you've read the book, and through my website, you are able to get a hold of me. Contact me.